Okay. I deserve that one. It's kind of out of left field and it's too close quarters. Alright, welcome to this episode. It's part 2, and we're going to dive right into the story, I guess. So last we left, we got resurrected, and then now we're back. Doing missions. We're going to Eden Prime or something like that. Freedom Hope. Yeah. And we're going to go straight into it. Right now, I had leveled up to level 6, and I got 10 points to spend. So let me, figure out what I'm doing here. Alright. That seems good enough for me. I at least got them all open. All the colonists of Freedom Progress. That's where we're going. Have mysteriously vanished. The elusive man would like a team to investigate the disappearance. Investigate the disappearance. Codex. We will probably read all of this at the end, so I'm gonna leave it all new. Unless maybe you in the comments or suggestions want me to read a certain one, I will do that. But until then, we are saving and heading out to Freedom Progress.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
And I do not I would love to romance her, but it's not my pick for this one. My pick would be Tally, and then I'm gonna do Tally again. But I think one of the achievements is that I have to go all the way through each game, which is Liara. But Liara isn't going to be a part of our team except for DLC. And that's what I want to do. Now, if I post this and we get a lot of traction and you would like me to go to somebody else, I could do multiple different saves or whatever. If you want to see something like that, then I might do it on my Patreon. But anyways, let me know in the comments. Maybe I change my mind or whatever like that. But we'll see. As for right now, that is my intention. If I don't get any traction, and that's just what's gonna happen. This is 100% playthrough. Got to get all the achievements, whatnot. So 100% is 100%. I'm already playing on Insanity, and Insanity is what I did on the first one.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Your face is a liability.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
I bet 4 billion to him, especially in future terms. It really is.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Whatever.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
You see how quick that was? He was being honest. She was being kind of like directing elsewhere, like she didn't want to have a conversation. I think there was more things to pick, yeah, but it took a lot longer to talk to her. Just with her being pushy and all that. When it could have been quicker about the same amount of time by just being truthful and being open. And I just want to point that out because it is a real thing in real life where people will try to be a bad person on purpose so they can not have interactions, even though if you just interacted in the first place and gotten it done and over with, it would have took less time, less effort. Just saying, people are kind of, about stuff like that.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
It's dark as fuck. Oh, thank you.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Okay. just this. Oh!
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Stun him!
Come on, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but whatever.
Shoot them before they take out the shields. Enemy down!
Excuse me.
Drop, target down!
Oh my lord, it is just lagging all over the place.
Enemy down! Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Got more. Now please stop making it be dark.
They've seen us. Here we go.
Lost here.
Target down!
Thank you.
Shotgun!
Okay. I deserve that one. It's kind of out of left field and it's too close quarters.
We've been spotted.
Here we go.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some
That's
of
why
the
you
drones
the
to
goat.
clear you a path.
You the GOAT!
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
That's Okay, there's nothing in here, but there's
Be
like
careful,
weird
Shepard.
stuff.
There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Technically, I can see them.
Make activity.
Have a nice trip!
That caught me off. Right. Nah, it's an easy game. I'm not even gonna post like that, dude. But yeah. Okay.
Use overload on them.
Bruh.
My shield.
Bruh.
Taking hits!
Yeah, you down. You down for good. Wait, no, you. Yep, that's all I needed anyways.
Enemy down. Nice.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks.
I'm
Vitor
hurrying.
reprogrammed the heavy mech.
Get out of my way!
Praza squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover, and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Well, I can't run right now, so you're gonna have to give me a second. Me take point.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Heading to cover.
Yeah, go. Oh, up there. Well, if they get killed, just I'll know.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
No, it's not. You're gonna take that down. I'm gonna get this
Overlord will
out.
take out their shield.
Oh! Why did you not already do that?
Here we go.
Assessment requested.
Freezes enemies allowing you to... Yeah, right.
Firing now.
No way I missed that. No way I missed that!
How's that one?
Targeting error.
Whoa! I stood my ground. I stood it hard.
Now what's this?
I was about to say, it better give it to me. It looked like I was full.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Alright. Uno momento, por favor! What I miss? What I miss? What I miss? What I miss? Alright.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I
Your
think it's
dad.
a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
Or that.
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
I'm sorry. Run that back?
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, Then the monsters take you away.
So, that doesn't make sense, but I digress. Anyways.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Ready for pickup. Ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
All right, one sec.
The collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Yeah, boy.
Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
SR Normandy 2.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Oh, you know the name. Be like, nah, scrub all that paint off. Slap. oddly enough, the insides, it doesn't look like what it would be. It should be like a lot bigger inside, but whatever.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Alright. Alright. So that's gonna do it for this episode of, we finally got to Normandy, and the entire game is waiting for us now. So I've just been recording for 30 minutes, so I just wanted to see how far we can get in the next one. It's probably going to be a mission to mission episode type thing. I don't know. I'm just doing these breaks so I can edit my videos a certain way. I don't want to edit out a lot, but I will cut things here and there, make sure it flows best. I know I don't talk very much during cutscenes, but I do have the game, fighting off on insanity. But we'll see how it goes. For now, I just want to save it and take a little break, come back, and then maybe do a few more missions, and then edit and upload these, and we'll see how it goes, how it is. I don't want to do it like I did the last one, because I did 6-hour videos each just so I could have that full gameplay. Let you know. But this time around, I'm not gonna do that because I actually like this game more than I do the first one. I just don't want to do the first one again. I think it's a little old, and I got my save out of it. Now I can start up every time a new game from that save. So yeah. Anyways, I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and let people know this is a game for them if they want to play it and whatnot. And you got always add me on socials so you can know when I'm going live, and that's when I'm recording, because I do not have any followers, and I have to do it both ways just because. So, anyways. Bye-bye.
The screen flickers dim, the shadows creep. Echoes of whispers through circuits seep. A haunting pulse where the silence stays. The end's just a start. apart in these twisted ways. Glitches dance like ghosts on the screen, a nightmare trapped in the in-between.